Aries for Tuesday. All right, Aries. Let's see, Father, what do you have for Aries for Tuesday? Oh, we got the Two of Cups, but it's sideways, okay? This could be, you just being unsure of your own self and your own person, okay? Or it could be, being unsure about a connection here. But the Two of Cups, when it comes up right, it's about unions. It's about love. It's about, just balance in a relationship. But when it's sideways, something feels a bit off, okay? So something could feel a bit off when it comes down to your relationship. This doesn't have to be romantic, but a lot of times Two of Cups represents romantic relationships. You might feel unsure about a connection, not knowing whether or not this person is for you. I just heard that song, Are You For Me? Tell me it's real, the feeling that we feel. Tell me that it's real. Don't wanna let time just pass us by. Try, it's all we have to do. He said it's up to me and you, okay? So I am seeing somebody saying, tell me it's real. That's the song. It's by Casey and JoJo. But it is called Tell Me It's Real. I feel like you're unclear, unsure, so you kind of hold back some of your emotions when it comes to this connection. Again, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be work-related, like somebody like, oh, I'm not sure of their, how they feel about me at work or whatever. Or it could be both. For some of you guys, it might be both. But a lot of you guys, I'm seeing this be a romantic connection. It doesn't have to be, but I'm seeing a romantic connection that you really want to do something with. You're just unsure how to go about this, okay? You're hitting energy is the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. This is an opportunity to take, okay? So take this opportunity when you can, okay? And like I said, this could be work related. Like I said, with the Ace of Pentacles here, that's about finances and stuff. Or you might be just, curious about like lending an opportunity to somebody, whether or not they'll appreciate you or be there for you or, be there for you as far as like anything else you might need. Sometimes we hold back, like we want to give somebody the world is what I'm hearing. You want to give somebody the world. And it's like, but I need to make sure, are you for me? Going back to that song, are you for me? Like, because nobody wants to waste their money. Nobody wants to waste their, time. Nobody wants to waste their energy, especially when it comes to love. But I do see success here with the Six of Wands here. There is success. There is victory. So go ahead and extend that invitation, extend that love, extend that opportunity, because it's something here that is here. You know what I'm saying? It's some real emotions here that I feel like need to be explored, okay? So explore this, okay? Get a little deeper and figure out if this person is for you, all right? It's safe. I'm hearing it's safe. It's safe. It's safe, okay? Anyways, that's what I have for you. I hope this information helped and blessed. Thank you so much. Taurus for Tuesday. All right, Taurus, let's see, Father, what do we have for Taurus for Tuesday? Let's see. We got the Six of Wands. We got victory here, okay? We got lots and lots of recognition, okay? You could be getting recognized for something here. Somebody could be saying, oh my gosh, I liked how you did this, or I loved how you put together that, or, you did a good performance. You did a good, I don't know. I'm just seeing somebody like criteria-wise, like check, check, check. And then I'm seeing that thing where it's like all 10s across the board. Like, yes, you did a great job. And if nobody's clapping for you, clap for yourself. Take a moment today, Taurus. I feel like sometimes you do a lot of things and you don't take time to say, you know what? I did put on a good project. I did make a good dinner. I did clean the house really well. Take a moment for yourself. Clap for yourself, because I don't feel like you always get the recognition that you deserve. Take a moment. You don't have to ask for it. You don't have to go seeking it. Like, oh, is the food good? Say you just cooked a meal. Is the food good? Doesn't matter. Accept the fact that you did it. It was your best. It tasted good to you, and celebrate, and that is on a small scale. But imagine how much bigger this can get, when you win an award, or when someone says good job, or you get an email that says congratulations, such and such, you've been doing great lately, or, someone even just gives you accolades. Take a moment for yourself. I don't feel like you do that enough, Taurus. And so Father is saying, take a moment. Pause for a second. You're a wonderful mom. You're a wonderful dad. You're a wonderful employee. You're a wonderful teacher. You're a wonderful cook, cleaner, whatever it is, okay? And that, like I said, these are smaller scale, but whatever it is you do and whatever it is good at. Make sure you take a moment and stop and celebrate that, okay? Your hidden energy is the moon and the 3 of wands. There's some expectation here for this too, though. And I'm seeing that. You're seeing like, oh, okay, well, maybe they will call me. Maybe they won't. Maybe they... Like I'm saying, take a moment and accept what you have contributed to the world, period. Okay? This is you waiting on that kind of recognition. This is you waiting on people to, you know, like I said, it's almost like waiting on somebody to take a bite of some food that you just cooked or whatever. I don't know why it's not focusing. Sorry. This is the moon card. I don't know why it's not focusing. All right. This is the moon card. And this right here is the 3 of wands, okay? And this is you waiting on that recognition. But again, don't wait on that recognition for fear it won't come. Make sure you take a moment to clap for yourself, because you've been doing an amazing job for yourself, okay? That victory is already yours. Whether or not somebody appreciates it or not, you appreciate you for what you do and what you give to the world, okay? That's what I have for you. I hope this information helped and blessed. Thank you so much, Taurus. Gemini for Tuesday. All right, let's see, Father. What do you have for Gemini for Tuesday? Gemini for Tuesday, we got the 8 of Pentacles. There may be a lot of things going on at work, but Father's saying focus, 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 focus. Immediately, that's what I heard. It's focus, 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 okay? Gemini is something I feel like are distractions. You think a lot at work, or you just kind of like, maybe it don't even have to be work. I mean, like even if you're a stay-at-home, whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just seeing a bit of distractions. Make sure you're focusing on the things that you're doing today, and especially today is what I'm hearing, especially today. I don't know why today is so important or so significant, but I'm hearing especially today, because I feel like right now your thoughts are a little bit cloudy, because I'm seeing distractions, and I just keep hearing focus, 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 focus. So Gemini, focus on a task at hand, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be work, but it's looking like something like working, or maybe even if it's just driving, or maybe if it's just, you know, like washing, whatever it is. Make sure you focus, okay? Don't get distracted by anything today especially, okay? Your hidden energy is the Lovers and the Star. You're thinking about somebody here, okay? Thinking about somebody, and that's why Father's saying focus, okay? This is hopeful wishing. This is wishing on a star. Follow where you are. And I wish on all the rainbows that I see. Okay, so yeah, I see a little bit of distraction, okay? And not in a bad way. I see somebody really, really has your attention. Maybe somebody has caught your eye, or maybe you're just thinking about love in general, you know? But Father's asking that you focus, because the Star card means that you are hopeful, you are praying, faithful to this and everything like that, you know. But Father's saying, you know, listen up. I don't know why I heard that though so much, like your head's in the clouds, okay? Do not get too distracted today. Focus, focus, focus on your work, okay? Because the 8 of Pentacles talks about working and things like that, okay? You see how this guy is focusing on this tattoo? There's no way that you'd be able to think about love and tattoo somebody, okay? Because the two just don't mix, all right? Not in a bad way. I don't mean like, oh, you can't be thinking about somebody, but like, with something like as a tattoo, it requires your attention. You know what I'm saying? Something requires your attention so much that love needs to just take a pause for a second today, okay? Just for today. It's a distraction today, all right? Whatever you're thinking about, or whoever you're thinking about, just make sure you don't get caught up too much in it, okay? Anyways, I love that, because it's like, it feels so whimsical. It feels like, oh, you know, my head's up here and you're smiling about it, and oh, you know, like that. But you know, whatever it is, make sure you maintain focus. I hope this information helped and blessed. Thank you so much, Gemini. Cancer for Tuesday. All right, Cancer. Let's see, Father. What do we have for Cancer for Tuesday? Cancer for Tuesday. All right, we got the 5 of Pentacles. It's time to get out of your head about money, okay? You could be really, really suffering when it comes to finances right now, right? We got the 5 of Pentacles, which means that there is help around you. You just feel so hopeless sometimes when it comes financially. I feel like you're overextending yourself a lot when it comes to your finances. You know, trying to help out people that wouldn't help you. Cancer, I'm saying that you're trying to help people that wouldn't help you. Or if they would help you, it's almost like you're not showing people that you're really, really in need right now, because money is on the mind. And I don't know why I'm hearing that money on my mind. Money on my mind. That Lil Wayne song. So money is all I think of. But like, not in a negative way. I'm only hearing that part too. I'm just hearing that it's something about like, you're thinking about it way too much. You're thinking about it to the point where it's like, it's crippling your thoughts. It's crippling your thoughts. It's allowing you not to be as productive as you could be because, you know, even when it comes to your creative side, you're still thinking about the finances. And that's what makes it not fun anymore. You know, when your creative side, when you start to get creative and you start to really like, you know, work without any, you know, care in the world, you start to really understand that, okay, I can work for this and, you know, it becomes fun. Work is fun when you're like not concerned about the financial part of it. But work becomes very, very loaded down and weighed down when you decide, oh my gosh, you know what I mean? I need money. So like now you on a hustle train. And be careful of that. Overworking yourself is what I'm hearing. You're overworking yourself. Your hidden energy is the Star and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, you will have everything that you need. You're overworking yourself. You just got to be the star of your own narrative. One of the things that I think of when I think about the star is like, you know, all eyes are on you right now. So with all eyes being on you, you make sure that you shine. Make sure that you truly shine. And having money on your mind, especially on the back of your mind, is not it. It's almost like I'm going to be an actor. Or I'm going to be a performer of some kind. Or I'm going to do something artistic. And now all I can think about is money. Don't worry. You're going to get everything that you want with the Nine of Cups being here. Okay? So just perform. Work on the performance. Focus on the performance. Focus on the creative side of whatever it is you're working towards. Okay? Focus on the creative side. Because I'm just seeing, you know, sometimes where you kind of like, oh my gosh, I can't, you know, act to my fullest capacity, or I can't do my fullest thing because I gotta, you know, maintain the money, or I can't do that because it's gonna make me lose money, or whatever the case would be. Don't let money motivate you today, okay, Cancer? Let money be the aftermath of something that you love doing, okay? I hope this information helped and blessed. This is just a reminder. Thank you so much, Cancer. Leo for Tuesday. All right, Leo, let's see, Father. What do we have for Leo for Tuesday? We got the sun. Okay, that is awesome. I see you going outside a little bit today, okay? If not, you need to. I don't know how the weather's looking at where you're at, but I am seeing that you absolutely need to go outside today and just appreciate the joys of the world. I'm hearing joy, happiness, all these beautiful things of abundance that no one can take away from you, okay? So if you're not amazingly happy and joyful, you need to get that way. And the best way to get that way, the quickest way to get there is to go outside. You start to notice the trees, you start to notice the plants, you start to notice the flowers, you start to notice everything, around you. Confirmation, I feel like you're going to see a lot of things around you to appreciate life. But I am feeling like you're already there. I'm feeling this tingle inside of me that's giving me goosebumps of how happy you created within yourself. This is not external. This is against all odds. Maybe you've been going through something lately and finally you get to smile about something or laugh about something. Something may have been like, because I'm getting the sense of like, something happened where it was like, oh man, that happened. Oh my gosh, what was me? And then now you're like, that was crazy for me to be worried about that. Like it's giving, laugh about it later kind of energy. You know what I mean? Anyways, yeah, let's see the hidden energy for Leo. The hidden energy is the King of Swords and the Hierophant. This is a lot of guidance, okay? Maybe you've been really reading your religious text lately a lot, okay, with the Hierophant and the King of Swords. King of Swords talks about a lot of mentorship. Maybe people have been highlighting for you like, hey, you know, you should be happy because of this, that, and the third. You know, a lot of people may have been telling you some good advice about how to be happy or how to flip that situation that you may have been in upside down and really, really smile about it, you know. And then we got the Hierophant, which is also a higher power. This is giving like you're elevating. You're starting to see brightness, you know. It's almost like I'm hearing that song, I almost gave up, but a power that I can't explain fell from heaven like a shower now. I smile, even though it hurts, see, I smile. I know God is working, so I smile. Even though I've been in for a while, I smile. It's so hard to look up when you look down, so smile, okay? You look so much better when you smile, Leo. But I'm loving this. I'm loving this energy because it's giving kid-like energy. It's giving that energy of like, you know, glow. Like glowing from within. But again, I'm seeing like both of these cards down here, meaning like somebody mentored you into this. If it wasn't yourself, somebody helped you to this point, okay? So appreciate them as well in your life to give you that smile that you needed, to smile through the pain, okay? Anyways, that's what I have for you, Leo. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed one. Thank you. Virgo for Tuesday. All right, Virgo, let's see. Father, what do we have for Virgo for Tuesday? 3 of Wands. What are you waiting for? That's what I'm hearing. Like, it came really loud. Sorry, that came really loud. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for, Virgo? What are you waiting for truly? Okay, because I am seeing something that's beautiful on the other side, but it's like you're waiting on it. You're waiting on it. You're waiting on it. Maybe you're waiting for a call back, waiting for a job to call you back, because I just heard call back. You're waiting on a phone call, waiting on somebody to call you back, maybe through a relationship, or this could be work related. But I'm hearing, what are you waiting for? Because I see you waiting. Okay, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 3 of Wands is that waiting energy. Okay, 3 weeks to 3 months. I feel like something's gonna happen. But I just feel like you're by the phone waiting. By the phone is weird too, because at this point in age, we don't like literally wait by the phone, because we kind of know when things are gonna. I don't know. It's not like, but I'm seeing like a regular phone, like one that you plug up to the wall, like that kind of waiting. Like, you know how slow that it feels? Whatever it is, it's going to take some time, but I am seeing you wait on something, okay? And that's beautiful energy here, because I'm not seeing waiting like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I feel like you're waiting like, okay, I know it's coming. Because that's what the 3 of Wands represents, somebody who knows that it's coming. You know it's on its way, all right? Your hidden energy is the King of Swords in the Hierophant, okay? The King of Swords in the Hierophant, which is interesting. All right, maybe you're like I said, waiting on a call, waiting on somebody to like, tell you something here. The Hierophant is all about that discipline, and the King of Swords is just logical, logically, it has to happen. The Hierophant is somebody like higher up. So you know that something has to happen and something higher up is happening, okay? I also feel like you feel the support from your ancestors and your angels and whatever else you believe in that's higher than you. I feel like you understand the hierarchy of things, which is incredible to hear. You understand the hierarchy of things, and you understand that Father's preparing something beautiful for you. I'm hearing you're waiting, you're waiting, you're waiting. But waiting like not in anxiousness. You're waiting in like, okay, I know it's coming. Logically, I know it takes some time to get here. I know it's going to take a while, okay? So I'm just going to sit here. I'm not going to overthink about it, because the King of Swords can sort of overthink as well. But this is just standing in your truth knowing. This is a truthful knowing. But not a truthful knowing like your intuition knowing. This is a truthful knowing like, for instance, if I put in paperwork for something, I already know that I'm going to get a call for this, because I've already put the paperwork in. I know that this is going to come. I just know it because I did it already, okay? It's just the order of things, but you're just waiting on it to come through. Anyways, that's what I have for you. I'm glad that this is not very anxious waiting, but very logical waiting, all right? I hope this information helped and blessed, Virgo. Thank you. Libra for Tuesday. Hi, Libra. Let's see, Father, what do we have for Libra for Tuesday? Well, we got the Chariot card. Moving forward, moving forward, moving forward. And good spirit is what I'm hearing, okay? You could be moving forward from a job, or moving forward from like a location or something. Maybe you're even moving, like physically moving. But the Chariot card comes to say you're moving forward. You're focused on something else right now, okay? And it's not like whatever's happening presently. I feel like you're in a transition stage where you're just like, okay, I'm just gonna ride. I'm gonna keep riding. I'm gonna keep riding because I know where I'm going already. I know where I'm going. It's like, I don't know. I'm seeing a bow and arrow, and you might have felt some pullback here, okay, Libra? Because I'm seeing a bow and arrow, and you know what happens when you get pulled back or when you get held back from something? It just propels you forward quickly. Okay, so I'm seeing a bow and arrow. That's so amazing. I'm seeing a bow and arrow, and it's kind of like your aim is right there. You know where you're going. Like, this is just gonna happen. Like, you know it. I don't know. I'm seeing that. Okay. Anyways, let's get into the hidden energy. Your hidden energy is the Page of Cups and the Star. Yeah, just faith of a mustard seed. This is just a little faith that you have, that you know where you're going. It's like, I know I'm being guided by a star. I'm being guided by a star. 111 on the timers, I say that your intuition is on point. You could be seeing that number a lot. 111 is telling you that you are on the right path, that your intuition is correct. And it's a little message, little signs. It's the little things, like those little angel numbers that appear to tell you, yes, 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 you're on the right path. And this star is guiding you. This is faith. This is faith, 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 that you know you can do anything that you put your mind to. So, yeah, you know where you're going next. I mean, like I said, for some of you guys, this is a move, like a physical move. Like, oh, I know where I want to stay after this. I'm, my lease is up in 2 months or whatever, and I know where I'm going after this. Like, or you could be thinking like, oh, I know where I'm going to work after this. Like, you might be saying, okay, in a couple months, in a few months, by the summertime, I'm going to get another job, and I already know what I'm doing after this. So whatever the case may be, I'm seeing an inner knowing, like, And I love that. So stay focused, stay driven, okay? Keep it together. You already know the course. You're on the right path here, okay? With the Chariot, going straight forward, okay? So with that Chariot, you know, keep on the path that you're on because you're doing well. And even when you start to see signs, I don't know why I'm seeing signs. 222 on the timer as I say that. Excuse me, you're going to start to see signs. It's almost like when you're driving, you know, you see the sign that says, okay, you're on this freeway, then you're on that highway, then you're on the other highway. Like you see the signs. And these signs are just a reminder that you are on the right path, that you are going in the right direction, okay? And like I said, all these angel numbers, 111, 222, that is balance. That is very much so being restored in your life and things like that. So anyways, that's what I have for you, Libra. Pay attention to the signs, all right? And stay focused. You're on the right path. That's what I got for you. I hope this helped and blessed. Thank you, Libra. Scorpio for Tuesday. All right, Scorpio. Let's see, Father, what do we have for Scorpio? We got Death in reverse. All right, Scorpio. This is your card, actually. Scorpio, the Death card is about transformations and things like that. And for some reason, you're resisting this change, okay? I'm feeling like this is out of fear. Like you're so used to the same thing, the same place, the same routine, the same, that it's kind of like, okay, this new thing that's different. You feel kind of like that's going to knock you off your path, but really it's growing you in so many ways. You got to let that thing go. You let go. You got to let that thing die out. If it's a job, if it's a relationship, if this is something that you know you should have let go in the first place, let it go. Okay? Because that's the only way you grow. All right? Because I'm hearing that. I don't know. It could be, I don't know if it's a relationship that you're just kind of like, okay, well, you know, we're doing good now. You're telling yourself that and you're resisting change, you know. Or maybe you're in a job where you're like, okay, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Like, no, you saw the worst part of any situation. This could be job, this could be relationship, this could be anything. Any relationship, you saw the good part, you saw the bad. Do you truly agree with the bad part that you saw? Is what Father's asking you. Do you truly agree with it? Because I feel like even just making up, okay, we break up to make up and all of that kind of stuff. If you're just making up, then you're not really accepting the fact that it can get that dark. And I don't think you agree with that. And I don't think your path agrees with how dark this thing could get. Maybe somebody or your job uses you so much. And I'm hearing used up. Okay, so maybe they like put too much work on you and then everything gets light again. But what happens when they decide to put more work on you again? What are you going to do? It's time you start looking for another job. That transition, that transformation needs to happen, okay? It needs to end. Or about that relationship, whatever it is, you know, it could be a relationship that you're like, oh my gosh, you know, we're better. You know, that was just crazy what we went through, but things are better now. But like, what happens if it gets that way again? Are you going to be at the point in your life that you're going to be able to accept that again? All right, so let that thing go, whatever it is, okay? Because I am seeing you resisting transformations, okay? Look, resisting change, sad about the change. I can't make this up. I just showed you what's at the bottom of the deck, okay? This is the Wheel of Fortune. Sorry, this is the Wheel of Fortune here, okay? Which talks about change and things changing for your good, really. In a lot of good ways, okay? If you allow it to change for your good. Sometimes the change will happen and put you all upside down because you need to see things from another perspective, all right? And then this is the Five of Cups. You know, still sad about the past. Not able to let go. Not able to change. Not able to let something go. You might have thought something was perfect at one point, and it may have been at the time, but times are changing for you, okay, Scorpio? Anyways, that's what I have for you. I hope this information helped and blessed. Thank you so much. Sagittarius for Tuesday, all right, Father? Let's see, Father, what do we have for Sagittarius for Tuesday? All right. And this card wants to flip over because it would not go back in the deck. Okay. Page of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is the one that wouldn't go back in. Okay. But then we got the Page of Swords, which both represent the truth. The truth that you're not really so willing to hear. Okay. Or sometimes it's the truth that you're a little bit too blunt to tell. Okay. It depends on who you're talking about, okay, and what we're talking about here. I'm seeing both sides here. I'm seeing it's some truth that you're too scared to tell somebody about, and there's some truth, too, that you're too, you know, like, you know, you're not accepting the truth when it comes to a situation. The Page of Swords is really about blunt and honest truth, and I know you're a Sagittarius. You know a lot about that, okay? You know a lot about being the person who don't believe in the elephant being in the room. I'm going to tell you how I feel, point blank in the period. But sometimes you shouldn't. Okay. So this is one of those things where you have to really understand this reading here because it has to resonate for you on either or side. Okay. Not both. This is one or the other. This is either you telling the truth too much and it's like, oh, why did I say that? But I had to say it because it had to be said. Or it's like, you know, somebody telling you the truth and you getting defensive about it. Like, no, I don't have a drinking problem. No, I don't have a drug problem. No, I don't spend money on ridiculously, you know. The truth hurts, okay? Regardless of whether it's said or taken, the truth hurts, okay? Remember that the tongue is a double-edged sword. It hurts. And that's what I'm seeing here, okay? With the Page of Swords and the Ace of Swords, Sagittarius, the truth hurts. So whether you're giving it or receiving it, you got to accept it regardless, okay? Your hidden energy is the Four of Pentacles and the King of Swords. King of Swords. Oh, my gosh. This is either you holding back the words or somebody needing to not tell you all of the truth like that. But either way, it needs to be said. That Swords energy is, again, swords, okay? Y'all like my effect? I felt like I was playing in a video game or something. Anyway, Sagittarius, the swords, okay? This is definitely the truth. This is something somebody has to say to you or you have to tell them. Either you're defensive about it, Four of Pentacles, like, no, I'm not going to accept that. Or either you're holding back too much information to a friend, somebody who really truly needs the advice. Because the King of Swords talks about giving that advice, okay? It's either somebody giving good advice to you or you giving good advice to others. Whatever it is, okay, constructive criticism is necessary, even when people don't want to hear it, even if it's about their relationship, about their money, and that goes on both ways, okay? If it's about their job, whatever, it needs to be said because somebody needs to hear the truth in your life right now. If it's you or if it's somebody else, they need to hear this truth, okay? Make sure it's constructive, though, all right? That's what I have for you. I hope this information helped and blessed Sagittarius. Thank you. Capricorn for Tuesday. All right, let's see, Father, what do we have for Capricorn for Tuesday? All right, we got the Page of Swords. It looks like somebody's watching you, but watching you in an admirable way, okay? This is not a dangerous watch, but somebody is absolutely like, oh, what they post today, what they doing today? Oh, is that cute outfit I like to see them in? Or look at their hair. Oh, my gosh, it's so beautiful. Oh, my gosh. I'm just seeing so much admiration. That's what I'm hearing. It's admiration here, okay? Somebody truly admires you. I don't know if this is a secret admirer because I am hearing that a bit. Maybe even somebody that you know likes you, but you don't know that they like you to that capacity, okay? Because I am hearing secret admirer. Well, you should know that I've got you on my mind, my secret admirer. I've been watching you at night. I think of you. Yes, okay, somebody definitely does, okay? You're everything to them. Nine of Cups and the Justice card. You're everything to them. I see somebody really, really like seeing like, oh, this person can balance my life out. Nine of Cups is something that they've hoped for, wished for, prayed for, and really want, okay? Nine of Cups thing here, okay? All eyes on you, though. I'm also seeing that as a trophy. All eyes on you. You're shining like no other, and I love that, okay? Because I am seeing somebody like, oh, my gosh, look at that. Look at their glow. Look at their spark. You know, it's almost like giving me Super Bowl ring or something like that. Or, you know, World Cup or something. It's giving big, 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 grand energy. This is how they view you. And again, not in a dangerous way. This is somebody who's like, oh my gosh, they are amazing. They're beautiful. Or, oh, he handsome. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, he's so handsome. What's his name? I like it like that. All right. And then the Justice card here is like that balance that you give them, okay? Absolute balance. And I'm seeing that this being the truth, this is their truth, okay? They may be holding back this truth because both of these cards are talking about truth here. All right, this is their truth. You balance them. You feel like, you know, equal to them. You feel like they deserve you too in a lot of ways, which is good because sometimes people admire you and they don't feel deserving. And then that's when it becomes creepy. That's when it becomes dangerous. That's when it becomes like, whoa, we're not on the same level. But this looks balanced. This looks level. This looks like somebody who can have it together and absolutely be a good partner, okay? If it's not, two on the timers, I say that's amazing. Balance, okay? Union, okay? If this is not a partner of yours that you already have, you know, because it could be like your husband or your wife or your girlfriend or your boyfriend or something like that. This is something coming in, and it's beautiful. I love it. Love it. Anyways, that's what I have for you, Cap. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed one. Thank you. And Capricorn, I'm just putting the card up and I see the Four of Wands, which is that marriage card. And Justice, that gives me wedding, okay? Somebody really wants to murder you. Oh my gosh, I'm loving it. Love it. That's what I got. Thanks. Aquarius for Tuesday, all right? Let's see, Father, what do you have for Aquarius? Come to the front, Aquarius. Let's see, Father, what do you have for Aquarius for Tuesday? Oh, we got the Devil in reverse. Who are you not letting go of? Or what are you not letting go of, okay? Because the devil in reverse is giving, like, there's a habit of something. You know, maybe you vape, maybe you drink, maybe you smoke, maybe you do, you know, whatever your extracurricular is. None of my business. Maybe you eat too much. Maybe you get down with somebody, you know, sexually too much. Whatever the case is. Or you could be dealing with somebody who just will not get out of your life, that you have tried and tried and tried over and over and over again to let someone go, and they still won't get the message. You know what I'm saying? This is the devil in the flesh, if you know what I mean. All right, because we got the devil in reverse, which means in some kind of way that you are chained to this person or chained to this idea of I need it, or they need you, or something like that. I'm hearing somebody playing victim too. Like victim. Victim is coming up real loud, okay? So don't ever be victim of any drugs, alcohol, or anything, substance abuse, because sometimes we say, well, I'm sad today, let me drink. Or I'm mad today, let me drink. Or I'm, you know, doing great, let's celebrate, let me drink. And we don't understand that we fall victim to that cycle, okay? But also, I'm hearing victim too. Somebody else is playing victim in your story. They're pretending like, oh my gosh, I need you. I can't live without you. Oh my goodness. Why aren't you picking up my phone calls anymore? I can make this work. I can make this better. And no, they don't want to make things better. They just want to have you. They just want to possess you. They just want you, okay? For the idea of wanting you. This is somebody who doesn't treat you as well as you should, as well as you deserve. And that kind of person should not be in your energy, okay? Whether it's old or new, you know, because sometimes these older people can come back and be like, you know, I've been thinking about you. Hey, no, continue on with life, please. Please keep it moving, please. Because I'm seeing something like that as well, okay? Your hidden energies, the Seven of Cups and the Emperor. Ooh, this is coming off as real masculine energy, or somebody who's very, very demanding of your attention, like I said. Somebody who's like, hey, you know, they're the victim. I've been thinking about you. Like, they're just manipulating you in, like, the best way, okay? This is somebody who likes control, okay? It doesn't have to be a male, but somebody likes control or likes to control the situation. And then we have the Seven of Cups. This is like, choose wisely, okay? Whatever your next move is, make sure you're making the best choice and best decision for yourself. Don't allow yourself to be manipulated by somebody who is controlling by nature, you know? I'm hearing controlling by nature, and somebody who, or something that controls you. Whatever the case is, I need you to let it go. Make the best choice for you, okay? Because you choose. We all have free will. Father's not going to take this away from you. You have to make the choice. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope this helped and blessed. Thank you. Pisces for Tuesday. All right, let's see, Father, what do we have for Pisces for Tuesday? All right, we got the Four of Wands in reverse. I had to look at my card deck because I'm like, is it upside down? Nope, this card just came in reverse, okay? So, like I tell y'all, I keep my cards upright until, you know, something happens and they fall out like this. And this fell out as reverse. There's a union right now that feels very, very separate, okay? You could feel separated or be separated from somebody. This is a household thing. This is somebody maybe in your house, or somebody you want to build a house with, build a home with. And it's just, you know, a lot of fights, a lot of arguments, not being on the same page. You don't even have to be yelling or arguing like that. It's just like right now, you're on page 43 and they on page 88. So it's one of those things where it's like, y'all aren't on the same page, and it's going to take the day, maybe two, for y'all to get on the same page. I'm hearing a day or two. A day or two. Because you got to give it some time. Everybody don't just flip through the book real quick. You know what I'm saying? I feel like maybe somebody has a lot going on in their life, where they're just not able to get on the same page or really see your perspective yet. Because I just keep hearing a day or two. Usually I don't give timelines, especially on a general reading, you know, especially on a general thing. But a day or two is what I'm hearing, okay? Give it a day or two. Because I do see that this can go upright, which is like y'all getting along, okay? But right now I see it in reverse. Four of Wands. It means like, you know, that love for each other, that talking to each other, the communication is great, everything's great. But when it comes in reverse, it's like, why is this happening? You know, like, why are we not seeing eye to eye right now? Split the deck and we have the Hermit card and Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, wait for this opportunity. Wait for this opportunity. Right now it's time to pour into you and really just hermit yourself, because another opportunity. See how the communication coming out all crazy? I can't make this up. Father, thank you. It's not that I don't want to talk to y'all, see? It's just coming out so bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Take a moment, and that's what you need, is just a moment. In whatever relationship I'm talking about here, you just need a moment, because there will be, what I was trying to say is there will be another opportunity a little later for y'all to get it together, okay? So be encouraged if this is still going to go forward. You just got to take a second and breathe. So that means being to yourself. If you don't hear from this person, don't freak out, don't panic. The Hermit card comes to say, you know, enjoy time alone for right now, you know, while y'all get it together and people get on the same page. Sometimes it's not even, you know, a personal thing. Sometimes it's really cosmic. The stars, the planets and all of that, trust me, I know. I'm from that, you know, do a lot of stuff and work with NASA. I can tell you that sometimes it is cosmic, and you just got to let this cosmic storm pass, you know, in order for y'all to get on the same page. But in the meantime, it's okay to be to yourself. You can be in the same household or, you know, whatever, and be to yourself. That's what I have for you.